Boxingego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang, hit the bell icon. Shout out to the super chats, the donations, and the Patreon patrons. We working. Now, Robert Guerrero, on his verified account, his Twitter account, he announced he's retiring from the sport of boxing. You'll see a screen cap, and Guerrero says, "I am announcing my retirement. Thanks to everyone, especially the fans. I hope you appreciated the guts and glory I left in the ring. God bless." So it's pretty official. I mean, it's his verified page, and we all seen what happened in his last fight with Omar Figueroa. So Guerrero kind of took the advice of a lot of fans. Errol Spence, he's another person. He says, "I think Go should hang him up immediately after." And I agree. And it's sad. It's sad that in boxing, these fighters let the game take them out rather than leave when they want. You know what I'm saying? Even like Floyd Mayweather, he's going up with Conor McGregor, who's younger, bigger. If he were to lose to him, then he let the game, he'd be in the same boat. You know what I'm saying? He could have left at 49-0. And obviously he's not the underdog. But back to Guerrero, it's crazy to see the fighters. It seems like more often than not, fighters don't get to go out on their own terms, like Kawasaki, like Mayweather has up until this point. We'll find out August 26th, and a couple others. You know what I mean? Some of them don't even get to go off on a win. Even Pacquiao, Freddie Roach is saying, "I only want him to fight Jeff Horn and retire, if that. But I don't want to see this man get hurt." And then you see Robert Guerrero. He's not looking the same. For me, I can't tell another grown-ass man when to retire. I can have my input and obviously my suggestions. And when I think a person should retire is when they're no longer capable of doing what they're really known for. You know what I mean? Like Robert Guerrero, he's known for having a good chin, and a guy who's not even really a proven welterweight. And that's no shade to Omar Figueroa, but Figueroa told you, he said he's going to get back in camp and try to get back down to 140. So he's not even a full-fledged 147-pounder, even if he has the frame or whatnot to do. That's why he's talking about going back to 140. And you're getting knocked down 5 times and stopped by a guy like him. You look like you were in shape. Guerrero looked like he was in shape and whatnot. And the things that Guerrero was known for, he's no longer doing. Same thing with like Vic Darchinyan, guys like that. You like get knocked out all the time now. You know what I mean? When Donaire knocked you out the first time, okay, that's one thing. Now Donaire was in prime. Then Donaire knocked you out again. Then you got knocked out by Nicholas Walters, then by Jesus Cuellar, and then by this other up-and-coming Mexican fighter. So when a fighter is no longer able to protect themselves and they just overall look completely shot, and I don't know, I guess that's when it's time. But like I said, it's sad that the game the fighters let the game take them out instead of them calling it quits. And I told you guys for the longest on my channel, go back and look at all the videos. And this is no disrespect to Guerrero. He's from the Bay Area like me. And I actually know his family member. I know his cousin. But he started fighting different. You can't do that in the fashion he did. In the lighter division, when he was cramming his body down, he had a big frame, he was boxing more. He was fighting more intelligent. And then I don't know, between his dad training him or whatever the disconnect was, he started fighting naturally bigger, stronger guys like he had a chip on his shoulder. That takes years off your career. That's unnecessary mileage. That's like Tim Bradley. Sometimes he makes fights harder than they need to be, but if every fight, if he made it like the Ruz and Provatnikov, he'll be in the same boat, because you can't do that. And fighters, people like Guerrero should be a lesson. This is a guy who has an amateur pedigree, who used to spar with Pacquiao, who fought under the bright lights against Floyd Mayweather, and he's retiring probably fairly young. I mean, I don't know his age off the top of my head, probably like 31, 32, something like that. Maybe a little bit older. And this should be an example. These fighters have to get smart. Like, I understand paydays, but you got to do what's right in your career. Floyd beat you down. First, hold on, take it back. Celtic Iden was a tough fight. Then you come back and fight Andre Berto and you win that. Then you fight Floyd. Okay, I can understand. You don't want to miss that Mayweather payday. You know what I mean? Chino retired off of 2 Mayweather paydays. Then you fight Kamagai after Floyd beat you down. And then shortly after, Keith Thurman. And then Danny Garcia. And then who else? David Peralta. Then Omar Figueroa. Like, Aaron Martinez was in there too. That's too many guys that have the same war style. And then, you know what I'm saying? It's just like he was fighting, like he's trying to prove that he's a tough, badass welterweight. But you don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I think it would have been wise to take some tune-ups in there. You know what I mean? After the Floyd loss, there's no shame. Like, what Amir Khan, what he did was pretty smart. After Danny Garcia knocked him out, right? He fought a guy from 135 at 140, Carlos Molina. And then he blitzed him, helped get his confidence back, stuff like that. So, I mean, that's what you kind of have to do. So these fighters got to start taking their careers. You don't just, manage your money, you know what I'm saying? Don't just go off of whatever fight you're offered if it's not right for your career. Because at the end of the day, the fans, they all say, oh, I want the best fight and the best. But look at all the warriors who've been through a lot of wars in a short period of times. People say, oh, he's a bum, he's a punching bag, he needs to retire. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that. This is what the fans are saying. You know what I mean? The Gabe Rosados who are willing to fight anybody. The Brandon Rioses, the Mike Alvarados, the Robert Guerreros. They're showing they're willing to fight everybody, but at what cost? Now, you know what I mean? Some of these guys, it wasn't that long ago that they had no losses or one loss. You know what I mean? So I want to wish Robert Guerrero a happy retirement. Hopefully he can get into boxing in a different fashion, run his own gym, maybe train, and see, that's another thing. There's no pension plan, no 401k for boxers. So you never know how, you know what I mean? Obviously, I don't think Guerrero took the Figueroa fight expecting to get knocked down 5 times and stopped. He had never been stopped before. So hopefully these fighters, you have to, I guess, plan your exit strategy. You know what I'm saying? Have something going behind the scenes, have an accountant, people managing your money. But I wish the best for Robert Guerrero. That's the latest update. Let me know your thoughts of Robert Guerrero retiring. Make sure you share the video, like the video as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button. And you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.